Hello everyone, welcome back to Archana's Teaching Hub. In the previous class, we discussed Lev Vygotsky's social cultural theory and its key concepts like ZPD and scaffolding. In today's class, we will study another important topic in child development and pedagogy, which is Lawrence Kohlberg's moral development theory. This theory explains how children's understanding of right and wrong develops through different stages of moral reasoning. Understanding this theory is very important for teachers because it helps them guide students in a developing ethical values and responsible behavior. So let us begin today's session and understand Kohlberg's moral development theory in a detail. Lawrence Kohlberg was an American psychologist who studied how people develop moral reasoning and ethical thinking. He expanded the ideas of Jean Piaget and proposed that moral development occurs through different stages. According to Kohlberg, children develop their understanding of right and wrong through experiences and social interaction. His theory helps teachers understand how children's moral thinking develops over time. Meaning of moral development. Moral development refers to the process through which individuals learn values, principles, and standards that guide behavior. It helps people understand what is right and wrong, what is fair and unfair, how to behave in a society. Moral development influence decision making and ethical behavior. Levels of moral development. Kohlberg propounded the three levels of moral development, and each level has two stages. The three levels are: first, pre-conventional level; second, conventional level; third, post-conventional level. Each level represents a different way of thinking about moral decisions. Pre-conventional level first. This is commonly in a young children. At this stage, moral decisions are based mainly on avoiding punishment or gaining rewards. Stage 1, obedience and punishment orientation. Children follow rules to avoid punishment. For example, a child avoids doing something wrong because they are afraid of being punished. Stage 2, individualism and exchange. Children behave in a ways that bring rewards or personal benefits. For example, a child helps someone because they expect something in return. Conventional level second. This level is common in older children and adolescent. At this stage, individuals follow rules to gain approval and maintain social order. Stage 3, good boy, good girl orientation. Behavior is guided by the desire to gain approval from others. For example, a child behaves well because they want to be seen as a good person. Stage 4, law and order orientation. Individuals follow rules because they believe in maintaining social order and obeying laws. For example, a person follows traffic rules because it helps maintain order in a society. Post conventional level third. This level is usually seen in adults. At this stage, moral decisions are based on ethical principles and personal values. Stage 5, social contract orientation. People recognize that laws are created for the welfare of society. Sometimes law can be changed if they are unfair. Stage 6, universal ethical principles. Individuals follow internal moral principles such as justice, equality, and human rights. These principles guide behavior even if they conflict with laws or rules. Educational implications of Kohlberg's theory. Kohlberg's theory has important implications for teaching. Teachers should encourage moral decision in the classroom, promotes fairness and justice, provide opportunities for ethical decision making, encourage students to think critically about moral issues. This helps students develop moral reasoning and responsible behavior. Important exam points. Lawrence Kohlberg was an American psychologist. Moral development occurs in 3 levels and 6 stages. Levels: first pre-conventional, second conventional, third post-conventional. This theory explains how moral reasoning develops with age and experiences. Kohlberg's theory explains how individuals develop moral reasoning and ethical values over time. Moral development progress from self interest to social responsibilities and universal ethical principles. Understanding this theory helps teachers guide students in developing ethical behavior and moral thinking. So, in today's class, we discuss Lawrence Kohlberg's moral development theory and its 3 levels of moral reasoning. We learned how individuals develop moral understanding from avoiding punishment to following universal ethical principles. Understanding this theory helps teachers encourage moral thinking and ethical behavior among students. If you found this class helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more classes in this CTET CDP complete series. In the next class, we will discuss intelligence and its type, another important topic for CTET. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next class.